we're back with more PS Plus games. We had our Essential update for May, and now, of course, as always, you have the Extra and Premium games. There's 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and PS Plus every month. Twice every month. But this one, compared to last month's, of course, this thing is not going to be as good as the last one. We had 3 day 1 releases in the last month. This one has none, and it's a very, very low-key month. There's even 1 stinky game on it. But let's take a look at the games we're gonna get in this Extra Premium May update. Let's see, the big headlining one, of course, is Red Dead Redemption 2, which has been on this service before. This isn't the first time we're getting Red Dead Redemption 2. It even says here, PS Plus re-release. So we have had it before. I believe in 2022 or late 2021. I think that's the time when we had it. But considering the type of game it is and how good it is, welcome to have it back on the service. And then we have a game I've never heard of before. It's called Deceive Inc. and it's a multiplayer game about social stealth and subterfuge. I always have trouble saying that word. This to me looks like some kind of like Among Us type game. Cool. Good to have something like that on the service. I couldn't find a trophy guide for it, unfortunately, but okay. Then you have an expansion pack for The Sims 4, the City Living expansion pack. And there is the caveat that says here, requires The Sims 4 to play. Sims 4 is sold separately. And I did check in the extra catalog, Sims 4 is not there, but I think they did give it out for PS Plus Essential. So if you were just adding games to your library, you might have it already. But there's no trophies for City Living, and since Sims 4 is not in the catalog, I'm not going to cover it in this video. Moving right along to Crime Boss Rocket City. Not very good, wasn't received very well. Has a lot of good voice talent in it, but probably most... Whoops, cat. Be right back. Okay, where was I? These voice talents kind of phoned in. They don't sound very good. This game is not very good. But better to have it here than spending money on it. Then there's a game by Ubisoft that I've never heard of. It's a Ubisoft original. It's called The Settlers New Allies, and it is a real-time strategic game. I've never heard of this game before, and apparently it came out a while ago, so okay, interesting. Another game called Stranded Alien Dawn. I've never heard of this, but it is a planet survival sim game. Okay, cool premise, sounds cool. Then we got a duo of perfect games to play, and it's perfect timing for Cat Quest 3. We got Cat Quest 1 and Cat Quest 2. Both of them are on here, and I believe the 3rd game is coming out very, very soon. Then we got the Lego Movie 2 video game. I think they have the Lego Movie 1 video game on the service already, or we might have been given it in PS Plus Essential, but now this is number 2. It's a little different than the other normal Lego games, which is good because if you play a lot of those games, you can kind of get tired of the formula. And for me, it'll be good to cover the trophy guide because I don't have to say the same thing I always do when I cover Lego games. And then you have Watch Dogs, another PS Plus re-released game. This is the first Watch Dogs game. The one that had those crazy trailers that didn't really represent the final product in the end. It's a little bit controversial, this game. I personally didn't like it. And I was very hyped when it first got announced. At the time, I was very hyped about Assassin's Creed, and I was hyped about Ubisoft games. Less so now, but it's back in here to play. Then we head to the classics releases. We have 2 Extreme, which is a cool game that you get to do snowboarding, skateboarding, mountain biking. It's quite a lot of stuff in it. Cool game, cool release. Then you have G Police, which I had to look up. It is an old PS1 game that was made by Psygnosis. So this is another blast from the past kind of game. I've kind of forgotten about this game. And then the last one is Worms Pinball. So my overall thoughts for all of these, I think this is a very, very sleepy month. And I had a lot of trouble finding trophy guides for most of these games, aside from like Red Dead 2, Watch Dogs. Of course, there's going to be ones there, but these other games, even Crime Boss Rocket City, I couldn't really find a trophy guide to find out how difficult these are going to be. So this might be a short video, but let's get into the hardest games and easiest games. Easiest games, no-brainer, Lego the Movie Game 2, or whatever they call it. That is the easiest game. Hardest games in here is definitely Red Dead Redemption 2, and we're gonna cover it first so you can see just how crazy this can be. So let's get into it. Looking at this, Jesus. 5 out of 10 difficulty, 200 hours. Well, it certainly is. Certainly is. A pain in the ass. Start off, focus on missable trophies while completing the main story, it says. And these are the ones here. Breaking and entering, errand boy, friends with benefits, give to the poor, and lending a hand. We're going to cover those trophies just in a second. But other than that, other than completing the story and completing the optional story missions. Oh, okay, I guess that's one of the... So the optional missions, the optional honor missions can be missed. And actually we have all of the trophies here. Lending a hand, complete all optional honor story missions. Friends with benefit, complete a companion activity in each camp. Breaking and entering, recover the stash from 4 homesteads. Give to the poor, donate $250 to the gang tithing box, and errand boy, deliver 5 camp companion item requests. I think they're missable because of the way you go through chapters in the game, and I do know something about the very last chapter of the game that kind of takes you to a different place. That's all I'm gonna say. So maybe that's why they're missable. It recommends here that you have at least 1 save from chapter 1, as well as several saves from chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, as it will save you plenty of time in case something goes wrong with any of the missable trophies. Then when you have 100% completion and any cleanup, and the trophy here is a hard 100% completion, best in the West, that is going to take you a lot of time. This is a very big open world where you can do a lot of stuff other than the main story and these side activities. You have gold medals to get for the Gold Rush trophy. You have collectible strands for the collector's item trophy. And then under that 100% completion, you have a ton of things you need to do. And here it says for 100%, there it's divided into 5 sections: missions and events, collectibles, the compendium, your player, I believe it's skill stuff, and there's miscellaneous criteria as well. So lots to do, including those 70 gold medals I mentioned. which you can replay the missions, which is good. You can go back and complete all the objectives for the gold medal. That's a good thing, because if you didn't have mission replay, you'd have to use manual saves to do this, but that's good that you can actually just do it that way. There's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff here to do, all probably under the miscellaneous tab. Then you get to the big one, the big 17 multiplayer trophies that encompass Red Dead Online. Probably the most notorious one is the notorious trophy. It says here, reach rank 50. It says here that this will require you to get over 200,000 XP. Everything will award you with some kind of experience reward, so you'll probably unlock at least half of the 50 levels required just by playing naturally and getting all of the other trophies. The showdown game modes and online story missions are okay to get both money and XP. Okay, so that's good. That everything you do in the main game is going to help you towards this trophy. But then it says after that, with the release of the full Red Dead Online, there are now 7 daily challenges you can complete each real-life day. These challenges will provide you 200 XP each, and some of them are quite easy. As well as the game has received more updates, there are now certain roles you can take on in multiplayer. One of them is the collector role, which offers a far easier way to grind both XP and money. And then there's strategies here given to you in the guide. And the other stuff comes with the territory of playing Red Dead Online. This game, if you want the platinum, you're going to be focusing on. It's going to be part of your rotation of games for a very long time, because those daily challenges, you're going to want to come back and get that XP. You don't want to miss that stuff. It's going to be a game you come back every day, every second day kind of thing, depending on the time you have. It's going to be a big sink. So prepare for that if you want to get this platinum trophy. It's a 2.47 on PSN profiles. It's probably, there you go. It's a 0.1 platinum. Okay, it's worth doing it if you're gonna get a 0.1 platinum, but you are going to be doing it for a long time, 200 plus hours. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, a platinum that is absolutely no joke. Then we get to Watch Dogs, and it's saying it's a 5 out of 10, 50 hours for this game, and I'm wondering, where's the difficulty coming from? I kind of scanned ahead and saw there's nothing missable. The multiplayer doesn't look that intimidating. Let's see if we can find out. So it says here, complete the main story. So you got 39 story missions split into 5 acts. You get the trophies for that. Couple miscellaneous trophies you can get as you play the game. Complete all side content, so that includes stuff like fixer contracts, gang hideouts, privacy invasions, investigations. Typical Ubisoft fare. Go to the map marker, take it out, done. Another trophy you'll have to worry about: unlock every skill in the skill tree. So how easy is it to get those skills? It says there are 52 skills available to unlock, which require 137 skill points. Completing the story, finding collectibles, and doing side missions will provide you with skill points on a regular basis on your road to unlock all 52 skills. And it also says here, notoriety skills, online skills are not required for this trophy. So you can do it in-game. You can get it done in-game. And then it also says that skill trees have prerequisites before they unlock. Most of the prerequisites are simple things like finish 5 fixer contracts or playing the NVZN augmented reality minigame on Aiden's phone. It says here, the hardest prerequisite will be for the maximize focus skill upgrade, which requires completing 10 levels of chess puzzles. Oh, okay. So if you're not versed in chess, this could be a pain, but then again, we have the internet that we can spoil this stuff and just use this video here to help you out. Then we got single player cleanup as stage 3, and you have a bunch of miscellaneous trophies: escape 15 police scans, escape 15 police chases, escape a level 5 police scan. Typical stuff. This is like it's got that open world part of it. This game wanted to be like a hacking / GTA kind of game. So far I'm not seeing where the difficulty is coming from, unless it's the game difficulty itself. Maybe that makes sense for a 5 out of 10. I don't know if this game has difficulty built in, but if it doesn't, then maybe, yeah, could be a 5 out of 10 base. Because then when I get to the multiplayer part of it, I don't see anything that's like going to be a pain. Just not seeing it. You have hackification. Invade and successfully hack 10 enemy fixers in online hacking. Maybe you could even boost this, maybe. Possibly. Maybe it's possible. There's one here that says stealth cookie. Complete an online tailing without being detected. How hard is this? You will get this on your way to getting the piggyback trophy. Just don't get profiled by the person you're tailing, and you will get this trophy once the tailing process is complete. And we go to piggyback. It says select online tailing in multiplayer menus. Yeah, go through the touchpad. Just don't get profiled. Stay in line of sight of the target. You'll have more chances if the target is doing a shopping spree, as they'll just be standing around. Okay, doesn't sound that hard at all. So, in the end, I don't think this, unless the game itself is difficult, like doing this stuff is difficult, I don't really see it as like a 5 out of 10. I think of the update, definitely Red Dead Redemption 2 is a lot worse than this, even though they're both 5s out of 10s. Let me know down in the comment section if you do have a history with this game, and you can kind of say what the difficulty of this is. It doesn't look that bad to me, to be honest. Then we get to Cat Quest number 1, and it's a 3 out of 10 one, playthrough 12 hours. I was looking ahead again, and it doesn't look that bad. It looks like everything is pretty self-contained and focused on completion, because you have here reach level 50, you have here where was it? Cleared all 52 dungeons, completed all 62 side quests, obtained 66 armor or weapons, complete the main quest, reach level 99. It looks very completion based. Nothing's missable according to this guide, which is good. So you just gotta play the game, collect all these things, keep building up your skills. There are collectibles. Find Feeling Guard Lord Master. Located all monuments. Dragon Legend. Defeat the Arcane Dragon. Maybe it's like a boss that you'll fight in this. It doesn't look that bad at all. It says here that you can obtain legendary items, especially after you defeat the Flame Dragon. And then there's a couple quests here that you can look at, and it gives you strategies in the guide on how to beat them. Tells you how to get the Faith Helmet, which is near the Ice Dragon. You got the Courage Armor, and it says here this is arguably the hardest legendary item to obtain, as you'll need to defeat 2 high-level mimics and an extremely dangerous hedgehog to get to it. So it doesn't look that bad. It's a cute little game, and that leads us to its sequel, Cat Quest 2, which is also a 3 out of 10 and seems like it's even shorter than the last one. 6 to 8 hours to complete, and no missable trophies again. It looks very similar to the other one. It says here, play the storyline until the point of no return. At the moment, you'll have access to all side quests. Side quests are important because they are required for equipment and dungeon completion. This is why completing the story to the point of no return is the priority. And then you're going to go ahead and do all these side quests, especially for the furry end of the People 3. Complete all 67 side quests, so very similar to the first game in terms of how many side quests there are. It says here, after you clear 73 dungeons, All that's left is a few remaining equipment in the golden chest and to visit the last story quest after that. So the trophy that you get for completing all 73 dungeons is Dungeon Master 3. Then you're going to focus on getting all equipment. You have 101 equipment to get for the Fashionista Tales 3 trophy. So that's going to be another thing. You're going to want to look for all golden chests. And then you do have another trophy here, Kinghood 3, reach level 99. You'll have to grind up to level 99. And it says here, since the Platinum requires a lot of collection, you will reach 99 far before the game ends. 99 is also not the maximum level. You can level into the 100. Side quests and story quests will be your main means of experience, so you'll definitely want to be completing those. You'll just get it naturally, I see. So that's not a problem either. This game and its prequel look pretty cute and pretty fun. And now, if you're anticipating Cat Quest 3, you do have both of them in the service, and the Platinums are not going to take you that long, especially if this one is 6 to 8 hours and the other one is only 12 hours. So, like, 20 hours if you take your time to do both of these and get 2 plats out of it. Pretty good to me. Doesn't sound bad to me at all. And then we move on to the easiest game in the list. We have Lego Movie 2, the video game. And like I said before, this game is different from the other Lego games. Even like between the open world ones, this one is different as well. You're not looking for red bricks this time. You are looking for purple bricks that are around the map. And you don't have to like redo levels like you normally do for games to get the red bricks and stuff like that. You're just focusing on completing the game. You only have to do one playthrough of it. And a story, it says here, it takes roughly 5 to 8 hours to complete and is very easy to understand what's going on. There is one thing that they write here that you have to watch out for. And it says here, if you're playing couch co-op, certain items and collectibles will only count for the person who purchased / opened them, such as relics, weapons, and accessories. You'll have to start the whole game over again on your account if you decide to play this way. Because if they pick up something that you're supposed to pick up and get, you're not going to get it yourself. So you have to be cognizant of that if you're going to play co-op. That kind of sucks. It's a little stupid, but okay. Then you get to a point in your adventure where it says find all collectibles throughout each planet, but not Sispocalypstar, if I'm saying that right. That is the last level, so you're going to want to look for everything that you need, and there's a bunch of trophies that say collect all masterpieces in the Ceremony, Harmony City, in the Asteroid Field. These are all places you go to before you get to the Sispocalypstar. I remembered it. I got it. There you go. And then you're going to finish off in that place. That's going to get you the Intergalactic Planetary Scavenger Trophy for completing the game 100%. That's a hard requirement right there. And then you got 2 other trophies that you need to do inside the Sispocalypstar. Sispocalypstar, 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 Sispocalypstar. Okay, I got it. Let's go, brain. Now, one thing to note about this is that this game has cheat codes that do not block you out of trophies. So it's in your best interest to go in and type these codes out, as they give you studs. They give you construction relics, they give you item relics, character relics, and a super item relic and a mega relic. 2 of them, in fact. So if these are not going to disrupt your game in any way, it's in your best interest to just get them, because then it's going to help you do this faster. And I'm sure the studs, the extra studs, each code rewards you with 20,000 studs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 180,000 studs. Yeah, put that shit in. Get that money, bro. Like, get that green. Or I guess the studs would be yellow. Get that yellow. So yeah, that's Lego Movie 2, for the people who love their Lego games. This one is not hard to crank out, and I think it's even easier than some of the other ones that take a lot more time, because you're kind of playing the game twice for a lot of these Lego games. This one, you just gotta play it once. Easy as pie, get 100%, get everything only once. Not like Lego Star Wars, where you have to do everything twice. And that's why that game is a grind, and it's like 80 hours long, because you have to play the game essentially twice. There's no free play here to worry about, and that's good. So that's your extra premium update for PS Plus in May, and the games I would recommend checking out, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though it's long, I'm not going to say don't go and get it. If you're truly interested in the game and truly dedicated to coming back daily to do those challenges and get that 0.1% platinum, I personally probably won't do it in this lifetime. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I make a Platinum XPerience video about all the Red Dead games one day. Something spurs me on to do it, and I really get the motivation to do it. But as of now, not really. And then the other games I'm going to put in there are probably Cat Quest 1 and 2. Those are the other ones that have my interest when it comes to the Platinum Trophy. I don't really like Watch Dogs that much, so I'm out on that one. But let me know down in the comments section which ones you're going to go for, what you think about this update, which I think is kind of soft. It's kind of small and insignificant, but we had a banger of an update last month that had a lot of sizzle with Dave the Diver, Animal Well, Tales of Kenzera. To have another one like that would just be spoiling us, so I kind of expected this next one to be a little low-key. But let me know down in the comment section. Keep it locked to the Platinum XPerience. Subscribe for more videos, of course. You know I have to say all these things, because if I don't, people don't do it. And of course, I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions go incredibly well, and peace out.